She wasn't supposed to see it. One message, one hidden detail. She read it once, then again. That night, nothing happened, but the next morning, her bed was untouched, her phone still charging, and the front door never opened. The room looked normal, too normal. Her shoes were still by the door, her jacket hung where she left it. Nothing was missing, except her. There were no signs of a struggle, no broken glass, no noise reported overnight. And yet, she hadn't taken her phone, her wallet, or the one thing she never left behind. The message she read the night before was still open on the screen. Whoever sent it knew something, and whoever received it never got the chance to reply. What happened next would confuse investigators for weeks. The first explanation was simple. She left on her own. But that idea fell apart almost immediately. Cameras outside the building showed nothing, no movement, no shadow, no door opening. It was as if she never crossed the threshold. Friends said she had plans the next morning. She confirmed them, replied late, even joked about being tired. There was no goodbye. Investigators focused on the message. It wasn't threatening, it wasn't emotional. It was short, almost casual. But it mentioned something only two people should have known. When they traced the account, it didn't lead to a person, it led to a place. And that place had been erased from her life months earlier. That's when the story stopped being about a disappearance and started becoming a decision someone made for her. There was one person who reacted differently than everyone else. Not panic, not confusion, certainty. They already had answers before questions were even asked. They said she'd been unhappy, said she needed space, but no one else had heard that. Not friends, not co-workers. And when asked about the message, their response was immediate. That's not important. Except it was. Because records showed they were awake at the exact moment the message was sent. Their phone never moved. And yet, they insisted they had been asleep. From that moment on, every detail they shared lined up, a little too perfectly. But there was one thing they couldn't explain, no matter how many times they were asked. The crack didn't come from a confession, it came from something smaller, something forgotten, a detail so minor no one thought to hide it. The phone records didn't just show activity, they showed silence, a gap, a window of time where nothing was logged, nothing was sent, nothing was received. Except one system recorded movement, not hers, someone else's. And that movement happened in a place they claimed they never went. When confronted with that detail, the story changed, just slightly. But once it changed, it never stopped changing again. To this day, no one agrees on when she actually disappeared. Some believe it was hours earlier than anyone noticed. Others believe she never went to bed at all. And if you listen closely to the message she read and the silence that followed, you'll realize the truth may have been there from the very beginning. What detail stood out to you the most? Was it a mistake or a decision? The next case begins with a message just like this one.